For a time, Esther enjoyed peace, royal meals, golden halls, a life she never imagined, still following the instructions of Mordecai, just as she had when he raised her as a child. Mordecai, meanwhile, spent his days at the king's gate, a place where the city's business was conducted and where royal officials and servants gathered. Though he was no nobleman, God had placed him there with purpose. One day, as Mordecai sat in his usual place, he overheard something chilling. Two of the king's eunuchs, Bigthan and Teresh, who guarded the entrance to the palace, were speaking in hushed, angry tones. Their voices low but full of resentment. They plotted to assassinate King Xerxes. What they intended was treason, the murder of the most powerful man in the world. Mordecai didn't hesitate. He sent word immediately to Queen Esther, who now had direct access to the king. Esther relayed the warning to King Xerxes, clearly stating that the information came from Mordecai. An investigation was carried out. The matter was examined thoroughly, and the truth was uncovered. The two guards were guilty. They had indeed conspired against the king, and by Persian law, the punishment for such betrayal was swift and brutal. They were hanged on the gallows. The king's life was spared, but the moment passed without fanfare. Mordecai's role in exposing the plot was recorded in the Book of the Chronicles, a royal record of significant events, kept in the king's presence. But strangely, no reward was given, no public honor, no recognition, no title, just a name in a book quietly inked into the records of the empire. By the way, if you find any of these videos interesting or enjoyable, please consider subscribing. These take a long time to make and it really helps out. But storms don't announce themselves before they break. A man named Haman, a descendant of ancient enemies of Israel, rose to power. His ego demanded worship. His pride demanded submission. His hatred demanded blood. Everyone bowed. Everyone feared him. Everyone except Mordecai. Mordecai bowed to God alone. And one man's obedience ignited another man's rage. Haman didn't just want Mordecai dead. He wanted every Jew exterminated. Every man, every woman, every child, Esther's people. Haman manipulated the king with ease. There is a certain people scattered through your provinces. They live differently and don't follow your laws. It's not in your interest to tolerate them. He disguised mass murder as national security. He masked genocide as political order. Pride is a trap that needs only a whisper. The king, oblivious to Esther's identity, approved the decree, giving Haman his signet ring. A royal decree was sent to all 127 provinces. Letters were sent throughout the empire. On the 13th day of the 12th month, every Jew must die. Panic spread. Homes erupted in mourning. Whole communities collapsed in grief. Mordecai tore his garments, covered himself in ashes, and cried out in the streets. A father grieving a daughter he couldn't protect and a nation he couldn't save. Across the empire, Jews fasted, mourned, and cried out as their destruction had been sealed. When Esther heard Mordecai was in mourning, she sent a messenger to him to find out why. When Esther received his message, her heart shattered. But when she read his instruction, her breath froze. You must go to the king and plead for your people. Fear paralyzed her. She knew the law. No one, no advisor, no noble, not even the queen, could approach the king unsummoned. The penalty? Death. Instant death, unless he extended his golden scepter. And then she revealed the fear that stung deepest. I have not been called to the king for 30 days. But Mordecai's next words were a spiritual earthquake. If you remain silent at this time, deliverance will arise from somewhere else. Do not think you will escape in the palace. Both you and your family will perish. But who knows if you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Those words unlocked destiny inside her. Esther's fear gave way to faith. Her heartbeat changed. Courage rose. Fear didn't disappear, but it bowed. She responded, Gather the Jews in Susa. Fast for me for 3 days. My maids and I will fast too. Then I will go to the king. And if I perish, I perish. Not a cry of defeat, a declaration of supernatural surrender. Heaven leaned closer. This was the moment everything changed. Esther stepped into danger with nothing but faith. But what happened next shocked the entire kingdom. Tap part 3 to see how God turned the battle around. And if this story is blessing you, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful Bible stories every week.